Hello students, hope you are studying well at your home. In the previous video, we discussed about the seeds, types of seeds and then forming dispersal of seeds and types of fruits also. Now we will move further with the next topic, that is apomixis and polyembryony. Apomixis is very important process. It's very important process according to your exam point of view. Let's see what is the apomixis. Apomixis, the words, it's a Greek word. It's a Greek word in which the meaning of apo means without and mixis means mixing. तो हम क्या कहेंगे इसको? This is the process of reproduction in which without mixing of gametes the new embryos get formed. So it's a process in which without mixing of gametes new embryos get formed. Then it is known as apomixis. It's a type of asexual reproduction. It's a type of asexual reproduction प्रेजेंट इन प्लांट्स. तो एक तरीके का असेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन है जो प्लांट्स में मिल रहा है, बट इट्स मिमिक्स द सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन, क्योंकि असेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन में कोई एम्ब्रियो फॉर्मेशन नहीं होता, डायरेक्टली वेजिटेटिव पार्ट से प्लांट से प्रोड्यूस करते हैं. बट हियर एम्ब्रियो आर फॉर्म्ड, एम्ब्रियो इज फॉर्म्ड बट विदाउट reproduction, without mixing of gametes. That's why it's known as apomixis. This apomixis process is found in some special example like some Asteraceae family and some grasses. Also adopt some characteristics for formation of apomictic seeds. Asteraceae and grasses family, they adopt some characteristics for the formation of such type of apomictic seeds in which embryo is formed without fertilization or without mixing of gametes. So here we will discuss some important types by which this apomixis can be done. Let's see what are these. First is adventive polyembryony. First type is adventive polyembryony. What is adventive polyembryony? This is the process in which embryo is formed by diploid cells of nucellus or by integuments. So here we can say that by the nucellus cells or integuments, the cells of nucellus or integument cells, these are diploid cells, both of these are diploid cells, these are able to give rise to embryo. अगर इनमें से cells, चाहे nucellus की cells या integuments के diploid cells directly embryo formation करने में capable हो, तब उस तरीके की हम condition को, उस type के apomixis को हम बोल रहे हैं adventive polyembryony. And in this, what happens? The most important example of such kind of polyembryony is citrus. It found in the citrus fruits. In the case of citrus fruit, we can see that we are able to see many embryos, many seeds, and this condition of formation of many seeds is known as, or many embryo inside the seeds is known as polyembryony. So citrus fruit is the best example of such condition. That's why it is known as polyembryony. If more than one embryos are formed inside the seed, then it is known as polyembryony, and it finds in the citrus fruits. Here the embryo is formed by nucellus cells or by cells of integuments. Second type of such type of process is recurrent agamospermy. Recurrent agamospermy. What happens in the case of recurrent agamospermy? In the case of recurrent agamospermy, the megaspore mother cell, which is diploid in nature, this megaspore mother cell directly able to form an embryo. यहाँ पे एम्ब्रियो की जो फॉर्मेशन हो रही है वो डायरेक्टली हो रही है मेगास्पोर मदर सेल से. मेगास्पोर मदर सेल आपको पता है कि एक सेल न्यूसेलस की सेल्स में से एक सेल साइज में बड़ी हो जाती है एंड फर्दर बाय डिवीजन इज फॉर्म अ मेगास्पोर. बट अगर वही मेगास्पोर मदर सेल विदाउट डिवीजन 2n स्टेज में ही, डिप्लॉयड स्टेज में ही एम्ब्रियो फॉर्मेशन करेगी, देन इट इज नोन एज recurrent agamospermy. Third type of apomixis that we will discuss is non-recurrent agamospermy. Here I would like to tell you the meaning of agamospermy. Agamospermy का मतलब क्या है? Is the meaning of agamospermy is formation of embryo without fertilization of ovule. Means unfertilized ovule, if give rise to the embryo, then it is known as agamospermy. So now we are discussing third that is non-recurrent agamospermy. In this type of apomixis, the egg cell which is present in the embryo sac, which is haploid in nature. You know already that egg cell is always haploid in nature. In which what happens, complete ovule is get ready, ovule बनता है, ovule के अंदर सभी एम्ब्रियो सेक की फॉर्मेशन होती है, कंप्लीट एम्ब्रियो सेक फॉर्म होता है जिसमें सभी सेल्स प्रेजेंट है, वहां पे एग सेल भी प्रेजेंट है. अगर वो एग सेल जो हैप्लॉइड एग सेल है, अगर ये हैप्लॉइड एग सेल डायरेक्टली एम्ब्रियो फॉर्मेशन में पार्ट लेती है और इट्स एबल टू फॉर्म एम्ब्रियो डायरेक्टली, then it is known as non-recurrent agamospermy. We can use one more term for this process also. The formation of embryo by haploid egg cells. This process can be explained by using a one more term, that is parthenogenesis. So parthenogenesis is also one more term which we use here. Parthenogenesis is the process in which embryo is formed inside the seed but without fertilization. So here seed formation or embryo formation takes place but without fertilization. This is known as parthenogenesis or non-recurrent agamospermy. So here we discuss about apomixis, which is a type of asexual reproduction. Besides these, plants can use vegetative propagation method also. Plants दो तरीके से asexual reproduction कर सकते हैं, वो vegetative propagation method use कर सकते हैं, और they can choose the apomixis also for doing asexual reproduction. But this is the sexual reproduction which mimics the sexual reproduction process. So here we discussed about apomixis and polyembryony. That is very important topic. So listen it or try to understand it carefully. After that, we will discuss about one more topic, that is artificial hybridization. So keep studying, keep listening, and keep learning. Thank you.